Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. And at least I can see that the microphone is working tonight, as far as I can tell. So until somebody says otherwise, we're gonna forge ahead, hopefully without the technical difficulties that we had last night. As a quick catch up, so we did some Steel Seed last night. It was the first episode we had in a few days, just because of some busy things going on. And after doing my 20-minute diatribe about some potential thought process changes going on here, thankfully, Call to Stealth was here to let me know that things were not working, but at least we captured all of the gameplay portion of it. So, at least on the platforms where we have it posted, there's no intro. So, thankfully, it was not 2 hours. Well, actually, the stream went for a better part of 3.5 hours. So, thankfully, that was not a lost cause with all the new content that we worked on from a progression standpoint. But anyway, we are back for Mayhem Monday, so we'll be working on some Just Cause 3 tonight, and trying to resolve, see if there's any kind of bugs or glitches in this thing, because there's some oddities last time, which I'll talk about more once we get to the game itself. So what's kind of going to happen tonight, since the microphone is working, I'm going to essentially try to recap most of the thoughts I had from last night, because some of them are kind of important just for some potential direction changes. Although we do a lot of gaming, I mean, gaming is not the only thing that this is here for. It's just that gaming is easy because it's a lot of filler. It doesn't take a lot of work. The intent really is to use this as a creative outlet, mostly, and to even offer insights into the process of trying to build a franchise from scratch, from zero, from very minimal, investment. So sometimes I will, kind of go into some of that, and some of that has been a struggle. So I'll give you some insight into some of that here in a sec. So of course, one thing to not be undercut or missed from yesterday is those who've been helping out from an audience standpoint. So since Thursday, shout outs to HL Poco for sharing out the show. That was from last week when we had the Tomb Raider episode, and thanks to Sheriff Hector for Red Pill Sport, also over on Pilled. So thank you guys very much. So here's the one that's kind of crazy. So Odysee is yet again putting in some work, because already since last Thursday we had 2 new follows, and even since last night we've got another one. So thank you everybody who's joining the crazy hyper stream madness over here. So glad to have you. And also we did have +1 over on Twitch, so thanks for joining over there too. So one other thing I had to mention was that I got to tip my hat, or as I say, my bandana, toward the Tomb Raider community, because over the course of the last few weeks, been trying new things, trying to get new games in rotation to see if draw any attention from anybody else. And Call to Stealth is checking in, says the mic is working. Fantastic. Thank you. Um, so I'm just kind of surprised that the Tomb Raider community has been one of the most supportive groups that we've run into. We have, like I was about to say, with the trying new games, you would think that maybe with new games coming out, people would be interested in checking things out. But to the best of my knowledge, most of the people that have joined have just come from other places or Legacy or people I know, rather than the new titles. For example, Steel Seed, which we've been mostly working on Sundays, only has a following of like 46 followers on Twitch, and that's down like 3 from the peak. I remember seeing it at like 49. And we're like one of the only English streamers for that. So it's tough to break through when there's so much stuff going on. But like I said, I gotta give it to the Tomb Raider community. Not only on the Twitch side, also I think one of our last episodes for Tomb Raider had a lot of views over on Odysee as well. So I appreciate everybody who's been checking stuff out. And if I'm forgetting anything on the other platforms, or at least not mentioning, it's not because I intend to. It's just because I may not have the data or the analytics. I usually just can only work off what I see. So that's the call outs that we got. Oh, and here's a piece of good news. So we are officially and comfortably well above 250 now for the Hyperstream collectively. And that includes Odysee, Pilled, Twitch, and YouTube. So thank you everybody who's been hanging out. That includes newcomers and longtimers. And that it also includes a bit of a margin for some of the Discord bots that we get on Twitch, because I'm kind of surprised that some of those kind of held on. Usually after a few days to a couple weeks, the Discord bots kind of trail off. But I think we've got a bot-free margin to say we're at least at 250 at this point. So let me talk about some of the creative stuff. This is kind of something I usually do to give you updates on the Firewall Protocol saga. I keep saying it's like, hey, if you knew that Star Wars was going to be as big as it was, and you had the opportunity to go back in time and get daily updates, that's kind of what this is like, because I anticipate the Firewall Protocol saga is going to be big once people know about it. and you don't often get a chance to get running updates on that kind of stuff. So it's also something, for me, a bit of accountability. Like I said, get insights into really what goes into making something massive tick. It's just the challenges of time and the dedication, willpower, discipline to get that kind of stuff done. So uh, the update from last week was that I got about 10 pages done in editing for book two, and I had kind of punted a little bit on the audio progress for rebuilding chapter five on book one, but that is already updated as of today because I did finally get the first of three sections edited for audio today, and I'll be working on those more this week. Also, one of the other things that kind of got inserted was that we had a show on Saturday at the Collectors Arena in Chesterfield, Michigan for their indoor flea market. And that was a complete bust. So after doing that show twice and after not making anything, now again, it's not necessarily about making a ton of money as much as not losing money because some of these shows have registration costs. And if you have to pay to be there and you make nothing while you're there, that's usually not good from a business standpoint. Now, at least the first time we had some fantastic connections. I would not have been able to connect with Charlie from Charlie and the Treasure Factory, and then in following that, learn about the Dawn of the Collector show, which we've been doing in St. Clair Shores. So sometimes, it's not all about the money. Sometimes we make good business connections, but the challenge with this show on Saturday was there was literally no foot traffic, or at least not much. I mean, there was only a few, like a very small number of vendors that returned from the one we did in March, and there was a lot of first time vendors, and I think everybody collectively was like frustrated that there was just not enough stuff coming and going. So yeah, after two busts, it's kind of we're gonna pause on that one, but we still got plenty coming up. We got at least two shows on the books for July, and also at least another two, maybe three for August. Chairman's also checking in. Says good evening, and I say good evening right back at you. Hope you're doing well. Figured you'd be here tonight. This is one of your jams. Call it Jam Cause 3. So yeah, that's where shows are at. And then really the longer spiel I was going to talk about, or maybe I'll have it a little condensed tonight compared to rambling for as much as I did last night. So, one of the things I've been thinking about since the plateau and the burnout is that it has been a bit of a struggle to keep up with finding new pop culture content, and part of that is because either A, some of the content isn't just as interesting, so maybe it's not worth calling out. The other times, a lot of it's negative, and as I've been reflecting on that, the question is, why is so much of it negative? Well, there's a lot of stupid things being done in the industry. But why is it that most of the content creators are, calling that out or drawing awareness to it? Well, if you go further upstream, the real reason is because society itself is broken. Therefore, the pop culture from that society also broken. And guess what? Misery loves company. So I've emphasized multiple times. I don't want to get into a negative thing, but it's reaching the point where I can't necessarily go without describing the root cause. You don't fix a problem without getting to the root cause. So the reason I'm saying that is because it may open up the door for me to start being a little bit more informal on discussions about maybe worldview or theology. I've stressed multiple times I try to avoid politics because I'm trying to avoid divisive things. Now, some people might consider religion to be in that category. Well, at the same time, I'm not here to beat anybody over the head for the opinion, but there is a point to talk about the root issue. And, there's been times where policy or worldview elements have come up in gaming, and I'll talk about them, especially with like Steel Seed, which we've been playing, because there's a lot of emphasis on AI. I had some real interesting conversation with friends about AI and stuff over the weekend, which I'm not necessarily going to go into, but man, to me, it's very startling the amount of buy-in that people are starting to have for AI, and I find that to be very, very concerning. So I don't have any particular issue I'm going into on that, but yeah, I'm just thinking that I'm going to start dropping the pretense of formality, or I forgot what I called it. Um, Professionalism, that's what it was. So I've seen other streams that are out there, and it's just crazy that streamers can pull in 50 to 100,000 viewers and act like complete idiots. I mean, from the point of farting on camera and screaming like a knucklehead. So I'm not saying I'm going to dive into those waters to try to compete. If anything, I'm a little bit more relaxed now about not trying to turn this into an income driver quite so much, where I have to bend over backwards to do all these undesirable things. So yeah, I'm not going to start eating a bag of Cheetos right into the microphone, so you don't have to worry about dropping quality in that regard. But at least it's going to be a mental shift for me to not worry quite so much about the pop culture, not so much about doing things that might then require advertisements. Um, on the income note, it's interesting to see that Odysee has shifted gears, or finally gotten their new payment processor, but it's blockchain related. So I don't know if that's going to lead to anything or not. I mean, I'm kind of, it's nice to see that Odyssee's got an uptick in audience. So I don't know, maybe more people are jumping on board if they're able to monetize, but that'll be a wait and see, but that's not a focus at this point. So we're just going to keep plugging ahead. My directive for the next 6 to 12 months is to get the second book done, and if there's any bonus from any of the streaming platforms or shows along the way, then that'll be a plus. But in the meantime, I'm going to put my stake in the ground and say we're going to stay focused on positivity, quality for mutual interest, and see what happens from there. So that's the intent. We'll get on some Just Cause 3, but first the chat. So Chairman says you almost forgot, but just looked at your phone and went, oh no. Well, the good thing is you're not late because of my diatribe. So we'll tackle a couple things going on here tonight. So we are on episode, I better check just to make sure. I think we're on episode 7? That's what I have listed. So hopefully that is the case. So I called it partial chaos because I think something happened when I was trying to clear out a town last time. There was this weird incident that I was in the chopper. I took out some of the reactors, but because I was not yet in the police station, it may not have counted for the chaos of the police station. So there may be a bug which may prevent trying to clear that region out. So I'm going to test that. That's going to be one of the first things we do. And then also, Chairman, as you recommended last time, I did try to look up to figure out, okay, where's this next story mission at? When I went to go look it up, there's actually no indication other than the name of the town. So I'm going to have to look for the name of the town on the map. So we'll see. Maybe we can finally make some story progress tonight other than just doing the liberation stuff. But that is the objective for tonight. And of course, getting you some audio, and hopefully not having a dead controller. All I gotta say is last night's Steel Seed was brutal, and the number of gauntlets had to go through to try to make any progress on that. Hopefully you don't have that kind of carnage or Just Cause. Of course, we wait for it to tell us that we were offline. Yeah, I saw there was some concern recently that there's a PC game that the developers are retroactively censoring, even though the game has been out for years. Chairman says Frogan does eat streams. So I don't know who that is, but hey, I mean, I'm not saying people can't eat on stream, you know, if that's kind of, if they're doing a food thing. But at the same time, I personally find it highly unprofessional. I mean, again, that's part of my issues. I'm like trying to think of like if I were a, you know, I don't know, a news anchor here. There's certain things it seems like you wouldn't do on camera, but I guess kind of anything goes when it comes to streaming. All right, let's just Sheldon yell at us here. Yo, Rico.
Hey, Sheldon to Rico.
This guy.
Ah, I should have figured you'd survive. What do you need?
Costa del Puerto. All right, so let's see if... See, all we have is these major names. But if he's saying Costa del Puerto, I would think it's on this island. But none of these are related to that. So is there some other region named Costa del Puerto? There's Costa Sud, Prima, Corda Dracon. See, I think one of these, I think like this got added from the DLC. Umbra, Grande Pastura. Oh, this is completely blank. That's kind of weird. So I still can't even find a town name relative to the story thing. Soros, George Soros Island. So I'm utterly confused here. So my research has yielded nothing helpful. Okay, unless I'm going to go into any of these areas to see if it's got the town name. Similion. Yeah, none of these names even matched Costa del Puerto. Wow, thank you for that useless stuff. Oh, and then if it's not discovered, It doesn't even give us the name. Undiscovered safe haven. That's interesting that there's a safe haven right in the middle of all the red. No, she's this really overweight woman that begs people over money and eats unhealthy food while on stream. Yeah, that's not appealing. I'm sure, you know, there's people that do stuff for attention, but again, since I'm not really a consumer of streaming culture, I think, you know, it seems like those are the kind of streams that people want to feel better about themselves as they watch somebody in that kind of situation. And Sherman says he can't remember the area, which it has been a long time. Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry, I'm not quizzing you on anything. So yeah, this is so bizarre that there's a story objective and there's zero freaking marker to indicate where it is. Like, so if I'm highlighting the middle here, so I'm gonna have to do more research again. So here's the thing: this is the one area that is not complete. I'm gonna have to try to do this police station again. So that's my first objective here. And where are we on the map? Here we are. So I'm gonna put a marker over here. We'll get in this jalopy of a car here and try to go resolve this. Hopefully by the game restarting, maybe it'll reset the stuff. I don't know. That actually happened last night. Again,
You've sure put a bid
I'll
to
stop
a fellow
talking after he
vomit,
does.
And
There's-
Costa del Porto is about to suffer the brunt of his, disappointment. I thought you and your pal would like to know.
Thanks, Sheldon. Mario, you there?
I heard it. I'll meet you outside of town.
So ridiculous. Outside of town. Take it.
Best idea I've had all day.
Look at these guys. Hey, well, I guess I'll take this one. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, I want a sports car. Cause havoc already. Ah, sports car. Where'd it go? How'd the sports car just disappear? Don't make me take the moped. Going the wrong way, pal. There we go. Yeah, that cleaned up pretty quick, too. Excuse me. What? That's not a road? And that's not me driving correctly. That clearly was not a light post from Mercenaries 1. Oh, so anyway, what I was going to say about Steel Seed, one of the times I came back to do the Gauntlet, one of the enemies from the second or third wave kept respawning in the first wave. I literally had to exit the game in order to get to start spawning the waves correctly, because it doesn't help if you're fighting a wave with a tougher enemy, or at least messing up the process. So I'm, you know, mildly optimistic that maybe this game would have something else happen, but I don't know for sure. Another 1.8 kilometers. Is that a tank? It's a tank. Why don't these tanks have treads? I don't like wheeled tanks. That was not the handbrake. Yeah, nice countryside drive. Holy shnikes. Alright, give me a second here, Chairman. Alright. Before I go into town, I'll read that. He's got it aimed right at me. So it says, in Just Cause 3, Portofino Fuego is not a location. The game does not feature a location with that name. The closest location reference in the game is Porta d'Arsena, which is a large subterranean cave complex used as a fuel refinery It's located within the Tria region, and the game map indicates that very few people outside the military know about it. And that's for the particular mission that we're trying to do. Porto d'Arsena. So let's take a look. Like where? I mean, I don't even know how else to find it, especially whether or not. I mean, is that in the island that we're on? Let's see if any of the... I mean, because I can't imagine them taking us to another island already. Alright, none of these are even... now it's not even showing the names. Show the names, please. Oh, great. Now it's not even showing the names for me. Liberated base. I'd have to go to each one of these. Manea. So do I have to go to Fortaleza? So if I can hover over the town names. That's what Google did, huh? Yeah. Okay, so the port, maybe Porto La Gratia. What about this one? So let's check the port names. Okay. Regatta. So I mean, maybe it's on one of these other islands. Then I mean, there's plenty of other ports there could be that we haven't discovered yet. Man, that's just bonkers. I mean, this is like game 101. Don't give the player something that they can't figure out how to do. Okay, now so now it's showing the names. Why wasn't it doing that before? Alberto Pero. Wait, Porto La Gratia. Nope. Okay. Fortaleza. Yeah, none of these in the existing region match that. And you don't have access to any of those. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to try to wreak havoc on the police station here. See if we can get this one conquered. Ooh, you know what? Oh, is it up? It's up top. Oh, I'm near a collectible. That's right, I didn't get the collectible question marks yet because this isn't done yet either. Alright, here we go. What is he doing digging in the dirt? Alright, so once I go in here, it's going to hit the meter real quick, but there's not going to be enough to do, so I'm going to have to get the forces in here. See, wreak havoc, it's only got that amount, and that might be from... Oops, wrong one. Oh, am I out of grenades? No, I'm not. Oh, don't... Great! Oh... Go figure. Die in like 2 seconds again. Because I'm an idiot. Well, at least I restocked on ammo. Yeah, which also another drawback to Steel Seed. When you respawn at a checkpoint, you also lose stuff from your save. I'm like, that's not cool either. Alright, let's see if we can get over the wall. Resume progress. Alright, so the dudes don't actually cause much damage. So I gotta take all the dudes out. I'll try to take cover here if I need to. Sorry, civilian. I don't know why you're here, but... Adios. I don't know what this will do. Let's pull it up. Let's light the paperwork on fire. Alright, we'll just shoot you in case you guys want to respawn. So I'm gonna need the high levels in the tanks to come out. Mow him down on the run. Oh, he got back up. He's determined. Still not enough havoc. See, that counts a little bit. The weapon lockers on the other side. See, literally, there's no dudes to fight.
Request received.
Okay, so if I'm standing outside the shop, well, those are gonna blow up. All right.
Choppers are inbound. We repeat, choppers are inbound.
Okay, bring some choppers. We'll deal with choppers. Oh yeah, that's not what I want though. Nope, wrong one. Oh, whoops! That was not the way I wanted that to go. Okay, we're getting havoc. Anybody else?
Be advised that chopper support is approaching your location.
By all means, bring some more choppers. Gotta go. Where's the chopper? Here, chopper. I hope that counted. What are you guys doing? What are you stockpiling all the jeeps for?
Still at large. Find him.
Okay, that did it. There we go. All I had to do is blow up a pile of 5 jeeps. No problem. Alright, now just go reach the flag. Cool. I'm glad that wasn't some other kind of glitch that it was going to make things difficult. Alright, so where's the map? Or the flag? Where's the flag at? Flag! That way. Crunch! Alright, let's try this, and this, and this, and then back to this. And drop. Look at that, expert landing, minus the neck injury along the way. Alright, that's like the whole island. Garage now open for business. The Daredevil sprint, huh? Oh, 6 out of 9. What?
And another one slips away.
Okay, so now I should be able to get the question marks. There we go. What is this? What's this? Oh, it's just showing that's new. Okay, there's nothing special there. Alright, look at all the stuff we gotta do. So if there's, it says 6 out of 9, I'm guessing maybe that includes these two. Is that like a boss fight? And this thing. So 1, 2, 3. So man, we got one other thing plus the island. So let's work on something a little more chill for a minute. Work on these collectibles here. Collectibles. Yeah, let's go find us a nice car too. We got a random pile of junk in the center of town. Don't want a Geo Gremlin, honestly.
Hello, friends.
Oh, hey, where are you going?
I'm very pleased to report that the town of Serpico is no longer home to Tirabella's military forces. Fight on.
There we go. Now we got some juice. This one sounds better, too. Oh, am I playing Burnout 3? Good job there, Chairman. Yeah, the stream booze a little early tonight. Yeah, it took stream boo like 2 or 3 hours last night. Where is this taking us? You know, I'd like to crack a joke of like, who wrote this GPS, ChatGPT, but then suddenly all of the AI worshippers might get upset, and then it would like not be funny just because it's like, wouldn't get the joke. Alright, let's just, there we go. We don't need roads. Look at this, it's gonna make us do a hairpin turn anyway. Who says it's not off-road? Oh wait, I lost my markers though.
Perfect parking space.
There we go. Stupid bot dropped a stupid advertisement. Yeah. Like always. Okay, get warmer. Oh, there's the shovel. That's another vintage part. Come on, Rico. Figure it out. There we go.
Ah, an artifact.
Ugh. I'd be more impressed if you actually did manual labor there to dig it out. Alright, now where are we going? We go this way. I don't know why that doesn't ever get old. It used to be like Mercenaries 1, just loading a car full of allied dudes and dropping them off a cliff. Spider Rico. Getting pretty
I'll make sure
solid on those. Yeah, I only need 5 more. Okay. I guess my curiosity is there like another set of those per island? Oh, right there. Alright, that's gonna be a ways away. Get some air. There we go. Let's see if I can zip line off a tree here. Nope. Alright, how am I gonna do this? There we go. A little better. Right into the barbed wire. Of course, I end up on the wrong side of the fence. Where is it? Is it like a beacon location or something? Hmm. Nope. Colder. Is this it? Nope. Makes me antsy. Must be hangry. Is it up top? Tell me it's not up top. Oh no, it's probably up top. Oh, and that's showing up. Where is it? Oh, it's over by the plane. Yeah. Geronimo! Even though I try to not to biff, I still break my neck. What? Oh, what?
That soldier over there a weekend to visit family, but our last pilot got carried away on a recon mission. You know how to fly, right, Rigo?
Not really. That's not the question mark I'm looking for. It's on my left. Left. See, I want the highlight from the icon. Thank you. Alright, let me go back up here again. Yeah, Yeah, see, it's got to be up here somewhere. Yep, it is. There we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Day 250. Patience and focus define the limits of intelligence. Tushku's promotion to Sergeant Major after his unfortunate attack addles his mind. He plays politics quickly and poorly, wagging his tail at the smallest of scraps thrown from the table of important men. Once kicked, I will soothe his injured ego, and he will be reminded of his debt to me.
Ooh, okay. Not really interested in the Dictator Diaries, but thanks. Alright, so now we're going that way. Is that a cow? Yeah, it's a cow. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Don't tell PETA. Whoop! Oh, I pulled the tree down. That didn't do a whole lot. Why would the recordings be out in the open? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, my only answer is because game developers.
Shrine for one of the Ravello's victims. Rest in peace.
Yeah, well, then again, you know, dictators aren't exactly supposed to be sane, you know, so who knows why they dropped, like, random 8-tracks all over the countryside. It could be propaganda pieces. Maybe it's, or some kind of ego trip. Alright, now let's head this way. See if I can do this while clipping the tree again. Stupid cow just, like, died from the cable. There we go. Check that out. Yeah, we heard this when we were running through town, but I kind of skipped it. There's a broken leg. Alright, where's my waypoint? They love putting them on the patio for some reason. Colder. Let's try down here.
Wow, that's incredible.
Oh, this is incredible. Yep. Patio. El Patio. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And here's another one.
Day 300. My proclivity for swift justice tightens my grip over the men. I balance this with generosity by loosening the purse strings and procuring a budget to build a base in Lake Tutor. Hard labor and clear goals remove power struggles. Men follow orders when their bones ache. My word slowly supersedes any gluttonous mumblings from the capital.
This guy's just messed up. Okay. Okay, we're doing a little better here. Clean some of these out. I got one right next to this. Maybe we'll try this one while we're in the neighborhood. May have to go over the mountains, though. That might create a problem. Ooh, almost getting there. Whoop, switch! Dive through the trees. There we go. Wingsuiting like a professional amateur. Crunch. Alright. Close. Oh, is it this? No. Oh, we'll probably get that after the challenge. Alright, we're hot. Where is it? Oh, cooler. Where are you? There it is. Yeah, I would totally use my parachute jumping off a 2-story building.
350. Porto Sirocco's Brigadier General DeLuca whimpered his way into my office. He killed a civilian driving home last night. A shame the lights failed on his route home, which he takes every night like clockwork. I suppose I should write a letter of condolences to my delivery boy's family.
Alright, Daredevil sprint, huh? Let's see how this goes. So 135. What kind of car are we getting? Oh, seriously? Thank you for standing the bike up. Oh boy. Okay, so we get boosting on the bike. That's a little uncontrollable. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not getting over the wall on this thing. Oh, these turns suck. Kind of looks like it. Seriously? Really only two problems with that one. Problem is I missed that one wall, and then the stupid railing knocked it backwards. I don't know why my brain first read that and said max bacons. That would have been awesome. Get more bacon. Yeah, it's like you have to do it twice, once to go through and knock the railing out of the way because it doesn't respawn, and then you get actually a clear landing. Unless there's something else to improve the damage capacity done by a vehicle as you pull the railing. Okay, so here's where it gets nasty. Did I just miss that one? Down. Down. How did I miss one of these? Oh, come on, Rico. Don't miss. Worst jump ever. Like, am I supposed to bring out the parachute? Yeah, that was worse than before. Alright, one more try. Like, how am I supposed to land without dumping the bike? Complete amateur. Viva la Revolution. Yeah, okay, there are Karl Marx. These bikes not have a kickstand or what? Oh, it's not. I'm not on the vehicle. I can't redo it. Oh. Apparently, I can only redo it while I'm still on the vehicle. I can wait for another 2 minutes of load time. That's the kind of smoke I would expect from a mercenary's airstrike. Alright, let's try this again. This time without incoming traffic. Have the car that time. Oop, barrier. Don't hit that. Come on. Level out. Nope. Come on, Rico. Why is the horn honking? Again, I'm back off the bike, therefore I can't. Get on the vehicle, moron. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna boost once I hit to there. Now we're leveled. Oh, what is this garbage? Patch of rough on the way. Are you kidding me? Screw this. Not that. Oh, quit challenge. Like what would somebody do? Paint, put an invisible oil slick at the top of the ramp because he just completely spins out by the time he gets to the top of it. Ugh. Alright, anyway, let's resume collectible quest. Why am I all the way over here? It's a long way off track. I gotta go back that way. Any wingsuit to make it a little easier to get across? Not really. Alright. Let's work our way up the mountain again. See if I can do this without killing myself here. Alright, we'll just stop there. Jeez. Oh, yeah, I did put a marker. There we go. Okay, where to go? I just saw it. Oh, it's that way. I'm climbing the wrong mountain. There we go. Get some leverage over that one. Ooh, a bomb blast. We'll come back for that. That didn't really help too much. Ooh, dragging shins on that one. Ah. That was a nice smooth landing. At least he ended flat. Alright. What a running start here. Higher up in the tree, please. There we go. Is it in the tunnel or outside the tunnel? Might be that on the ground. Yeah, it's probably that. Yep, there's a shovel. And crunch.
I'll take this.
10 of 18. Alright, so under the side of the mountain here. In that case, let's get a decent car. Is this a moped? That was a spectacular transfer. Why was she riding in a business suit? Like, seriously. She had that one coming. A back wheel of a motorcycle?
Hey, Aquila! Ready to swoop down and free some of your comrades? A nearby truck is transporting prisoners out of the area. Free them.
That, right on point.
You will be remembered.
You know what? Cow's revenge. Alright, I'm going to try to zip this cow from the hay bale there. Where are you going? Whoop! Okay. That hay bale, much better. What am I doing here?
Aquila strikes again, huh? Sounds dirty. So the rebels can be safe.
Reports of hostiles in the area. All
I don't know where I'm going. We're going somewhere. Man, run them. Need to be able to put a parachute on this, kind of like A-Team style. Who's driving this thing? Make me do it. No, I'm on the wrong side. Is there a third one? I ain't following. Yeah, get in your car and chase me now. You're facing the wrong way.
Group support inbound. Hang in there, ground team.
Alright, where am I going? They're looking
the
for me.
rebel immediately. Do not let him escape. get lost.
I'll let him out.
Right, but I am also.
Let him out off a cliff. If I can find one. It's mostly a cornfield, but whatever. No, I did the wrong one.
Best idea I've had all day.
Marxists can pound sand. Welcome back, Turf Muncher, Rico Rodriguez. Okay, so this should be the last one, then maybe we'll try to take this thing at the top of the mountain here. And that's a long, roundabout way of getting there. Alright. Give me an angle. Give me tone. Man, why is it so far away? There we go. Into the dirt. Ah, no worries. Phone calls happen. And get my parachute hung up on a building. Alright, now let's use the building for some lift. There we go. Now we're talking. You only missed me stringing a cow to a bale of hay. Ooh, I can do that to a tractor. Go try to make it through the tunnel. This is suicide. Ah. Alright, this is gonna get a little dicey here. Oof. Rico Rodriguez flying squirrel. Alright. We are in the neighborhood. Where is it? There's a gas station. Somebody digging trash behind the gas station. Is it a tape? It's a tape. Somebody left their talk boy.
A promotion. Officially the youngest colonel in the Army's history. I now work directly with Brigadier General DeLuca. The ceremony, looking out over Cyrilia, maintained proper modesty. The swift but quiet reassignment of DeLuca's most loyal associates nears completion. Perhaps my own trusted soldiers might fill those gaps.
Ah, he's infiltrating, huh? What took him so long? Oh, somebody out of gas? What's going on over there? Need a tow? Yep, somebody's out of gas. Alright, who's giving me the car?
Rico, come here.
Oh, that's your car? What in the world are you wearing?
Rico, I need help with something. If you set the waypoint on your map, then
Dude, you guys got the SUV, why aren't you helping?
Over here or something? I can keep driving. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, my turn at the wheel.
No, it's not your turn at the wheel. What? You just took off! Great. I took my wheels. Now what am I gonna do? Could have taken the truck. People are gonna keep hitting this thing. Listen, you, out! Now the car... Alright, now it's just, like, screwed. Now that it's flipped over. You know what, lady? Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. Alright. Great. All right, dude. Take off. That's what you get, lady. Such a deviant. He doesn't know what to do. Apparently he needs a little convincing, too. Put him attached to a car. Like a bus. Okay. His bike went flying. He apparently didn't make it. Apparently the lady's gone. Where are you going? This game. Alright, anyway. What were we doing? Okay, so I think that was the last collectible. So where was that bomb one? There's one that we passed. Oh, you know what? That's right, I did say we were gonna do this. And we're right at the base of the mountain here. Let's do this. And this one's got, like, airstrike coverage, I think. So this may not be a wise decision without proper firepower, but we'll give it a go. Alright, let's see if we can get another lift here. Genius. Whoa, that was kind of weird. Largest sideways launch. There we go. Whoa, what are you doing, man? It's all crazy. Alright, so I think that's where we're going. I think. Let's double check. Okay. On the right track. Gotta get better at this continuous parachuting thing. Uh-oh. Air defense is already active. Okay, they don't like me being here. Gotta go. I'm gonna change my name to Crater. Rick Crater. There's a deep crater. Maybe he's Indian. Yeah, okay. We'll hold off on that. I still gotta figure out some more firepower. Maybe a tank or C-130 with a Moab. What did you drop me off here for? Okay, so that's different story. Okay, I guess we'll try some of these other gear things. Let's see if it, looks like some are slightly green, some are not. Which one was this? Oh, the sniping one. Yeah, not doing the sniping one just yet. Tank one I struggled with. That's the one we just did there. I'm going to come back to the handgun one, too. Where was the new one at? Support vehicle. Blech. You know what? Let's go do a wingsuit one. Need fast travel. Maybe we go around the mountain. Maybe not. Oh, that's not gonna cut it. I was hoping to get speed that way. There we go, maybe. Alright, give me a latch. Got close to the ground on that one. There it is. Oh, losing elevation here. I'm gonna make it. Check that out. Alright. I can't remember if this is the one we did or not. This might be the one that had the combo path at night. Oh, this is the one that ended up out in the field by the tractor. Not the tractor, but the sports car up there. Okay. Some speed going here. Some turf. Oh, no! Oh, barely clipped it. Turf Munchin' Rico strikes again. Chairman says I took the long way, huh? Yeah, I kind of took the long way. Stabilize. Oh, surprised I clipped that one and that one. Alright, this guy, I gotta stay up. Whoop! Whoop! Oh no! Oh, shit! Shin crushing rock. Man, I had a lot of perfects on that one. This one seems doable. I'm maybe finally getting the hang of this a little bit. Oop. I missed that one. Not quite. No, that's not happening. Great. I think I should scrap that one. 31, getting closer. I get to 43 though. Brutal. Oh, that was the best on that one too, so I mean, I've already improved it last time I did it. Even without completions, I think I at least completed it. Nope. Do it, Rico. No! There should be a blood splatter, like, on that rock, right next to where it was from last time. Alright, come on. You gonna do it there, Spider Rico. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm off course. Alright, one more try. Man, completely lost momentum and then went nowhere. Alright. That'll be it for this one. Oh, that's right. I still need to get I need to get the boat boost unlocked in order to get that other one. Like, it's close to perfect navigation. It still wasn't fast enough. Get some lift. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, just a pinch too low. And pull back on the stick. Alright. Exit. Whoa, there's a ramp to nowhere up there. Alright, now where are we going? Okay, so that thing's a little out of control. What else we got? Oh, hayfield. We did the hayfield one. There's the one I saw. I thought there was one I drove by I hadn't seen yet. This one? Off-roader? I think we did that one. No, we did the early one here at the lighthouse. Okay, it was off to the side of the off the side of the road. All right, what's gonna be the easiest way to do something here? And again, so this one's blue. Does it mean I just jumped off the ledge? Is that why that one's blue and the others are not? Alright, we got any more boat races? So that we got that boat race. If I have no other boat races, I can't do anything to get the other one just yet. Or to complete that one. Unless there's a way to unlock another boat. Alright, maybe I will go try the handgun one again. Go over the base. Actually, you know what? Clear it. Clear it. There you go. Is that a way into the base? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. No, that's the hayfield one. Never mind. So we did the hayfield one. See if I hit that pole. Nope, I gotta parachute first. That's not what I want to do. Nice shot, Rico. Tree. Tree. Alright, now that I know how this one works, we'll try this again. Just gotta be a little more patient with it. Alright, so I gotta get 25,000. Terrible. Terrible again. Oh, I hit a bad one. Yikes, that was awful. What? Only got 10,000? Didn't hit any negatives. Like, even those green ones, I just not dead center. Well, I guess there may not be much else left to do other than go to the islands, since I still can't figure out the story progress. Gotta get some carnage in somewhere. Is the multiplier based on how many are in a row? Oh, I missed that one. Oh, okay. Finally beat the score. Okay, so the issue was don't miss, don't blow the combo. And it would have been really close if I'd gotten that other green one that was up close. Alright, last try for this one. I think. There we go, that's what I wanted. No! Stupid one got in the way. Blew that all up. Okay. Alright, at least I know a little bit more of the trick. Okay, I guess we'll go visit another island. No, quit challenge. Alright, here we go. Let's do something a little new. So we're going to leave that alone. We'll fly over it, see if we get shot down. But, how about we start out here? Runway. Who needs a runway? Apparently I do. Okay. A little overcompensating on the stick. Oh boy, pretty much sick. Sick as a dog. Alright. Let's level this out here. Is there a way for me to... There we go. Doesn't have this quite the same turning angle as the wingsuit. Yikes. Got any boost? Nope. Nope, that just turns it. Don't do that. Yeah, do not sign me up for pilot school. This is slower than the wingsuit. Satellite dish here, huh? Alright, level out, level out. Alright, I do not want to jump on the top of the plane here while...
Leave immediately.
Yep, I'm leaving immediately. I got you immediately right here. I'm on the dish again. Oh, hi. So they brought me something with some firepower. Oh, Sam's. All that work for nothing. You at least spawn me on the island, please. If I were to try to take the parachute, I'd have nothing to latch onto to get any elevation.
Who wants to die?
There we go. Gotta liberate at least one thing. Where's the SAM? Oh, there's a SAM launcher there. Okay. Who's next? Okay, who's next? Oh, there's another SAM launcher. Oh, look at all these generators. Transformers. Shocking.
Commando time.
Oh, that other one's activating. Is there a chopper? See, Sam. Alright, Sam, fire at it.
Come on.
I think they're firing at it. Chopper's hitting me. I'm gonna hang out behind the outhouse here. Sounds like the chopper's going up. It did. Good. Okay. Now it makes sense. The Sam's are working where they're supposed to. Oh, that one's on fire, though. That one's done. Listen, guys. I'm trying to get my health back here. So, gonna blow up the tower. Probably not. Oh, that was brilliant. Went to melee and I threw a grenade. How long have I been playing video games? About 2 months. Think I've never done this before.
Should be fun.
Ooh, kind of look close there. Alright, Sam's still hacked. Alright. Still got one more Sam up there. It's obvious. Alright, this thing's still partial. Hide me. Hide me. I'm dead. I've done it. killed all those guys. Now it's going to take me elsewhere, isn't it? I don't know what the criteria is. Do you have to be alive for 5 minutes longer before you have to get reset? Oh, there we go. Now we're okay. Alright, let's clean them out. Oh, the SAM respawned. Okay. Yep, that thing keeps respawning. Stop. Get out of that. Alright, let's kill him without a grenade this time. Oh, brilliant. You just kick over the razor wire, no problem. Alright. Alright, we got him that time. There, now we got it. I want that SAM resolved. Next. That guy was diving quick. Alright, what are we gonna do about this thing here? Uh-oh. Yeah, that chopper went below the deck. Come get me. Get him. Oh, nope. Come on. Come on now. Alright. Here, chopper, chopper, chopper. Got it. Something tells me in real life it would not be a good idea to be standing on that platform. Somebody's chopper's going down. Ooh, there's more stuff. Anything else I need to see? Oh, stop that. Alright, I just saw oh, they're there. Okay. Leave me alone. There.
Nice and clean.
If you bring down a big commander chopper, he can't be allowed to escape.
The base commander. Where's the base commander? Oh boy. Oh, over there, huh? What? There. Let's use a little persuasion. Ah, this thing's stuck. Oh, okay, so the SAM's got him. Wah, wah. Get out of that. That worked. Not really. Should have a few of these here.
Never had a chance.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Somebody behind me. Yeah, you have saved the rocket for. That almost looked intentional. Man. Good shoot. Oh, too high. Oop.
We need to check the fuse box.
You know what? How's it? We haven't really used this one, so we'll try this.
Take that.
I mean, we got the negotiator. That's my kind of name. There we go. Just got the dish and something else. What's left? Oh, no Sam. This one's a little weird. It's got some, just point opposite direction, I guess. Right. Ooh, a boat. And there are generators. Oh, there we go. Ran right by him.
One less problem.
No problem. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's go for a weak point, like right about there. Okay. It's on fire. Ooh, chopper's going down. That helped. Alright, yeah, this'll work. This is doing nothing. Alright, how about... Nope. Okay. You know what I also have not done yet is mines, so like the whole time. Let's try this. Alright, how do I... There we go. Now I gotta hold it. Oh, I can put 4 out there, that's right. This ought to do it. Survey says... I haven't done this since the first episode. Did that, like... Oh, there it goes. Like, delayed charge. Seriously? Did that do all three? Let's put one right here. There we go. Okay, well, I got the enemies. That's fantastic. Give my rocket launcher back. Alright, let's fire a couple more of these up there. How much does this thing need? Oh, there's another Sam right there. Oh, two Sam. Oh, that's not Sam. Okay, well, this is interesting. I have thrown like 7 rockets, or equivalent of 7 rockets and grenades at this thing. Still not enough. Alright, let's get creative here. Yep, pull it up some more. There we go. And then cut it. Okay, well, I destroyed the vehicle, but still did not do anything to the structural integrity of the dish. Alright, I need to use that air cannon or something. No, where are you doing, Rico? Ah, there we go. What's this? Okay, take it with me. Detach. There we go. Now we're talking. That says infinite. Okay, I'm gonna keep shooting it. What else am I supposed to hit? Building gotta go. Okay, this isn't helping either. Alright, we got a tank down here. Boats. What the chopper? Did I get all the Sams? Yeah, let's go get the chopper. Weapons. All right, going on the risk that I got all the Sams here. We'll find out real quick. that's not cutting it. Let's try getting to the top of the dish. Oh, that's already wrecked. There we go.
Sending air support to your location.
Ding. The Urga Ogar. Sounds like orc speak. Ooga. Shotgun frenzy, huh? Wait, 1 out of 6. What happened to that 6 out of 9 process? So apparently this counts towards something else. Some tanks. Who's hitting me? Is there now the SAM get converted again? Shoot at me. Stupid.
Understood. We are providing additional manpower to location.
Who's this idiot? Where are these guys coming from? Alright, let's try the shotgun. I think we're getting close to done here. 25,000. With a shotgun.
Hi, citizens. Our benevolent leader decided to tear down the island base of Latuta and eventually replace it with a high-end spa and resort. It's great to see all these exciting new projects happening in our fair country, isn't it? Viva Medici!
Alright. Alright, now I get to the big stuff. I didn't know if I would be able to pull that up without the shotgun. Count. Hmm. 18. Not bad for a first try, but still missing something. Selective glass. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Alright, so what does this do? Grenade explodes as soon as they hit a person or vehicle. Didn't they do that before? Okay, so we had glass as soon as they hit anything. Oh, person or vehicle. So in other words, oh, so that would be benefit from when I throw it at a light pole. Smart glass. As soon as they hit an enemy, but not vehicles, huh? Like, so yeah, some of these may seem like they're not necessarily all that helpful. Okay, smart or less fuse. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've seen a game actually do that. Like a magnetic grenade almost. That's cool. Alright, so we'll add that one. Alright. So let's look at the map here. Still have not figured out the story. So did we liberate this, or... Oh, I guess we liberated this island, and it's saying this has got 6 within. Okay, so there's 6 within this small space. It was the settlements. So technically, we may still be 1 of 9. Yeah, this whole thing may be part of the we got 6 out of 9 done here, and this one's not even done yet. This whole region's got to go. So the boss is over on the island there, the other island. Okay. I got nothing. Still can't figure out where to go for story mode. So, Porta del something or other. I have no idea. All right, I'll do it. Okay, so tomorrow's Tuesday, means Tactical Tuesday. I'll probably pick up with some Shadow Tactics, barring any interruption. So thanks to Chairman and Call of Stealth for hanging out a bit on Twitch, and thanks to anybody else in case you've been watching on any of the others and I didn't catch you. See much else. All right, in the meantime, have a fantastic one. See you soon.